Greetings. Today I want to talk about the situation with the Ukrainian government. Obviously, the left-wing media is pushing a narrative that Volodymyr Zelenskyy is this hero against Russian aggression. First and foremost, Ukraine initiated the war. If Ukraine would have been more careful with the lab leakage, it would have given Putin no reason to invade. Now, Putin has done a lot of stupid stuff. I'm not a Putin supporter. He was a communist. So, obviously, with my stance on communism, I'm not going to support Putin. But at least Russia, unlike Ukraine, has actually had an election since 2019. See, I kid you not, Ukraine has had no elections since 2019, and that 2019 election wasn't exactly the most, let's just say, fair. And let us not forget, Volodymyr Zelenskyy isn't a politician. He was a comedian. He's a court jester. So what makes you think a comedian is reasonable to lead a nation? Now, you probably say that Finnish leader that was dancing, well, that's different, with female leaders and, all that. How she was clearly not sane enough to run Finland, but that's besides the point. Volodymyr Zelenskyy is a dictator. There's been zero Ukrainian elections since 2019. You say, well, Christian, there's a war going on. Yeah, bullshit. There was an American election during World War II. So that whole argument goes up in flames. And the left-wing media is trying to portray Volodymyr Zelenskyy as this hero, like I said. He's not a hero. He's a war criminal, and he scammed countless countries via propaganda, false rhetoric, and this idea that Ukraine is just in dire need of aid. I'm neutral on the war. I don't like Russia. I don't like Ukraine. So that's basically my take on this. And just to remind everybody that Ukraine is a dictatorship ran by a court jester. So yeah, just thought I'd tell you that. Deus Vult, God will. Stay safe for their brothers and sisters. I love you.